Boom! Danny Garcia, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Alright, here we go. We're going to start this show off really pointing it today. I have several things that I want to top right now at the top of the show. I want to get right into it. And for those who've never watched the show, hello, my name is Eric Bradley, aka The Real Fight Doctor. And there is no other, like I said before, on this level. And you'll soon understand why. Robert the Ghost Guerrero, Danny Garcia are fighting tonight. And if you're watching this post on the 23rd of January, you're probably excited, or maybe you're not, because there's not a lot of buzz around this fight. But in all actuality, this is going to be a good fight. We already know how the matchup looks. But some key points from the coach's corner that I will enlighten for you guys who are not truly inside the sport by default. If you're just fans or diehard fans and you just watch it, this is what I'm going to do. Bring the insight from inside of the fight game, the real inside scoops and understanding things that you really don't have the privilege to get firsthand. So I'm going to bring that to you right now, because I'm really considering stepping my feet back into this thing and showing people firsthand how you take someone from ground zero and make them into a world champion. Robert the Ghost Guerrero and his father, and I'm going to definitely speak to Ruben Guerrero first and foremost. You are a reflection of who you are surrounded by. And if you looked at the press conference the other day and you saw Ruben Guerrero cutting up and acting a fool, doing everything but respecting the sport of boxing, coming in there a la thug, gang member at the age of whatever he is, it's absolutely unacceptable. Certain behaviors that when it comes down to pumping up a fight is acceptable. But when it's said and done, acting juvenile is not part of promotions. Because people who look at the sport from a business standpoint and they actually have a boxing IQ and walk around as professional and with some form of just dignity and cachet, they don't appreciate that. It really doesn't turn them on, and it more than anything, it turns them off. But Robert Guerrero is sitting back and this is happening. And I remember years ago when Joel Judah, which is the father of Zab Judah, used to cut up the same way. He used to pop off, get real ill. The press conferences would go out of hand. And, you know, that is something that you do not want to embrace in the sport. Some of you, you know, you like that kind of stuff. But when you're at this level, and trust me, I done been to every single level, reinventing myself and then take it to the next level again and again. When you've been at this level, it's not cool, because you got to set a pattern of what you're supposed to look like in the eyes of others who are watching and who are following. Some of you I'm influencing, and I want to influence you because I'm going to hold my ground and I'm going to keep my professionalism no matter what. You don't hear cursing. I did cursing once on this show, and I warned you prior to doing it because I was in a place where I was just sick of these people pretending like they truly know boxing. But it's a lot more to know about boxing whenever you inside of that gym day in and day out, 20 hours a day. And yes, that's what coaches do, real coaches. People who've been in the sport understand it. It's not a screen. It's from a different point of view. It's from a different insight. Yes, that's one of the reasons that Teddy Atlas does not really care for Max Kellerman, because Max Kellerman was ordained this genius in boxing, and he hasn't even graced the sport as far as lacing them up or really being inside of a gym, being a coach. So if you've seen it back in the days, Friday night fights, and even at the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight, he got handsy with Max because he letting them know everybody else might ordain you, but you and I know what the real deal is. This dude was bred and brought up and taught by the great late Cus D'Amato. Whenever you're that close to a camp like that, you're going to have a boxing cachet. You're going to know things, really know things, not just hear things, and remember things. It's going to be ingrained inside of your soul. But if you surround yourself by the kind of characterism that Ruben Guerrero has, it's going to impose on you. If you look at Robert the Ghost Guerrero, he's become just a walk forward, stiff dummy in the ring. Yes, the reason why this is because that's what he's surrounded by in his camp. He has someone that's not able to teach him the boxing skill and utilize his wherewithal inside their ring. Robert the Ghost Guerrero was a boxer whenever he's at the lighter weight classes, but now he's gained that weight, and that's because of the training. And he's sitting at 147, and he's basically a still walking dummy being punched on a regular basis. Battle, battle, battle. Battle, battle, battle. And his father tells him to be in a ring and battle. It's nothing cool about taking punishment. It's about you're getting hit because you're not educating yourself in what you know in that side of that ring. But whenever it's all said and done, you will show the reflections of those punches hitting you in the head. And it won't be anything cool about that because your father's not getting hit. Your father's getting paid off of you getting hit. It's nothing cool about that. And anyone who thinks it is, you need to be at that level that you are in. Because I know you're not someone out there teaching. And those who are out there teaching that crap, look at the way that Timothy Bradley and Teddy Atlas have embraced each other and one another. You know why? Because the fact that he was with Joel Diaz for so long, and I'm talking about, Joel Diaz for so long, and I'm talking about Timothy Bradley. He was with him for so long, and it was all said, and when it's all said and done, he realized he wasn't being taught anymore. He was just going to camp, going through a trainer's regimen, a coach's program, but he wasn't being taught new things. Teddy Atlas has come on the scene like I do with my fighter. And if you want to see a fighter being bred live time, real time documentary, watch Building Primo. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing these jokers how it's done. That's why decorated coaches from around the world are reaching out to the fight doctor and asking, hey man, what's good? You know why? Because I can show it, I can teach it, I can talk it. Imagine being in a ring across the corner from someone with the IQ and the ring cachet as myself. And if you have not watched my channel, go out there, check the rhythm, check the cachet. It's intact. Trust and believe. And we don't put the best footage on video because we don't want you to see it when it's at its prime, when it's at its pinnacle, because we want to show you that when we get inside that ring. And I take the time with my fighters. I teach my fighters how to be businessmen first, fighters second. This is important. When it's all said and done in that ring, you better know what you're doing. You better surround yourself with the right people. Don't be influenced. If you look at Robert Guerrero right now, he's shrinking down. You know why? He was eyebrow level almost to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is 5'8". Robert the Ghost Guerrero has been listed at 5'9". What is happening? He's pounding his body, he's being beaten down. He's a fraction of the guy he used to be because his ring cachet is not intact and it's not where it used to be, and he knows it. Look at him, look at his father. Yeah, he likes the guy who's there to protect him, but it's all said and done. He hates the fact that he's not what he used to be. And he is a lesser fighter than he was before. Conditioning, CrossFit, and all that stuff don't save you in the ring. This is just the pure solid facts, and if you don't like it, you better understand this is all you're going to get from the real fight doctor. And I thank you guys for watching. But right now, let me tell you something. You in the home and you watching Master Boxing. And this is where we break the fight world down. Round by round. Share the post. For anybody who thinks Robert the Ghost Guerrero is in the best position to be the best fighter in inclement weather, share the post. Go out to our podcast, The Boxing Bridge, over at SoundCloud. Keep following, keep listening. I got you. This is your boy signing out. I'll holler at you post-fight. Garcia, Guerrero. Surround yourself with positive people. Positive things come in positive rings. I'm out. Peace.